Hi, I'm Makiko Tsuda. Continuing from last week, we're in Fukaya City in the northern part of Saitama Prefecture, which is a little more than an hour from Tokyo by train. Now we'll be continuing to introduce places that are related to Eiichi Shibusawa, who was born here in Fukaya and is referred to as the father of modern Japanese capitalism. So let's go.
We're visiting the Shibusawa Eiichi Memorial Museum, which is about a 15-minute drive from Fukaya Station. On display inside are writings and various materials and pictures related to Eiichi Shibusawa.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Showing us around is curator Yuko Baba.
Is this Eiichi Shibusawa? Yes, it's a life-size cutout of Eiichi Shibusawa. He looks much smaller than how I imagined him to be. It's said that he was about 153 centimeters tall.
Eiichi Shibusawa believed in carrying out business and making money ethically. He set up 500 companies and was involved in 600 social welfare businesses. What kind of person was he?
Mr. Shibusawa was born into a farming family, which grew produce such as wheat. They also made and sold dyes called indigo balls and raised silkworms. They would buy knotweed leaves from other farmers and make and sell indigo balls. So dyes, yes, they were used to make dyes. This is a ranking of manufacturers. Dye farmers would compete with each other to make the best dyes, and this was to motivate them to work harder the following year. This is a ranking that Mr. Shibusawa made when he was 22 years old. As you can tell from this, from a young age, he was always thinking about how to build a big business with others. This is a mask used in a traditional lion's dance that's said to have been around in the time of Eiichi Shibusawa. Mr. Shibusawa was born into a family which performed this lion's dance, and so he actually wore this and performed. There's a picture here, and Mr. Shibusawa is said to have loved the lion's dance. Even after becoming a prominent business leader, he would come to see offertory lion's dances. He loved to see the everyday life of people in the village. I see many other displays. Up until here covers Mr. Shibusawa when he was about 23 years old. The displays are on his time in this area. Beyond this point are materials related to his trip to France and accomplishments in Kyoto and Tokyo.
On the second floor of the museum is an android of Eiichi Shibusawa, made on the 180th anniversary of his birth. Visitors can also listen to his lectures in this room and learn from a man called the father of modern Japanese capitalism.
Today we're in Fukaya, the hometown of Eiichi Shibusawa, who's been referred to as the father of modern Japanese capitalism. Yuko Baba, curator of the Shibusawa Eiichi Memorial Museum, will be showing us around.
Ms. Baba, what's next? Come this way, please. We've passed a big entranceway, and there's another impressive traditional Japanese house. This is the former Shibusawa residence called Nakanchi, and it's where Mr. Shibusawa was born. At the time, it was a small thatched roof house. He lived here until he was about 23 years old and then left the village. This house was built by his younger sister and her husband in 1895. Did he ever come back after this house was built? He came back frequently. When he did, he would be taken to the room in the very back where he would relax. Right now, it's being made earthquake resistant, so I can't show you in, but please have a look from the outside. I will. Thank you very much.